Ok, buenas noches a todos. Bienvenidos a esta transmisión de Instagram Live. Disculpen las inconveniencias técnicas. Hace tiempo no hago un Instagram Live, hay que decirlo. Es la primera vez en mucho tiempo que no hago un Instagram Live como tal, pero estamos aquí reunidos esta noche. Yo soy Pedro Suárez y estamos aquí con una entrevista muy especial, exclusiva para todos los amantes de la música asiática y sobre todo en Latinoamérica. Vamos a entrevistar a una agrupación que ha sido, digamos, una de las más importantes en este momento en la escena musical filipina. Estamos hablando de la agrupación de Thinkers, en el cual vamos a tener un pequeño diálogo muy interesante. Obviamente es en inglés, será en inglés la entrevista, pero en lo posible trataremos de ver si nos da el chance para poderlo traducir al español en la versión grabada. En todo caso, es un honor que tengamos esta entrevista con el fin de poder conocer más de cómo suena el rock filipino, cómo es la escena musical en ese país asiático, cómo son los movimientos musicales hoy día en Filipinas y sobre todo qué conocimiento tienen los filipinos acerca de lo latino, porque siempre, cuando yo estuve en Japón, yo recuerdo muy bien que me decían mis amigos ahí en Japón que, digamos, los filipinos son como la versión latina de los asiáticos. Entonces, por algo será que lo dicen. Pero lo más importante es poder conocer un poco más de cómo es su textura musical, cómo son los movimientos musicales, cómo una banda como The Thinkers ha logrado de una u otra manera poder alcanzar un reconocimiento y sobre todo ser hoy día uno de los exponentes del rock filipino, del rock pop filipino, por así decirlo, y que pues quien quita que un día de estos esta agrupación llegue aquí a tierras occidentales. Bueno, ya ellos han tocado también, creo que en algunas partes de Europa, pero esperemos que de pronto lleguen a Latinoamérica, ¿por qué no? Y nuestra misión como medio de comunicación independiente es poder promover la música asiática en Latinoamérica y, ¿por qué no?, ser puentes entre dos mundos, dos culturas, dos sonidos musicales, como es el sonido latino y el sonido asiático. Estamos esperando que se conecte de Thinkers para ver si hacemos de alguna vez la transmisión. Repito, disculparán, hace tiempo no me conecto en Instagram Live. Vamos a ver si eh, ya veo que se conectaron. Estamos esperando a ver si se pueden conectar en el Instagram. Vamos a ver si los puedo, ya los agregué para que ingresen, perdón, al Instagram Live. Vamos a ver si lo puedo encontrar. Ya están agregados, pero todavía no me han aceptado la invitación. Vamos a ver si de pronto me aceptan la invitación. Ya acabo de enviárselas hace un momento. Bueno, también tengo aquí, digamos, en el backstage, en la parte técnica, a Duván Prada, mi socio y mi partner. Quiero decirle a Duván que ya envié la invitación a The Thinkers, se la envié hace unos 3 minutos. Estoy esperando que me respondan ellos. No me han respondido todavía, pero aquí en la opción de agregar invitados, acabo de mandar la invitación otra vez. Parece que se cayó la invitación. Estas cosas técnicas pues son muy recurrentes y también es una forma de mostrar que estamos haciendo algo en vivo, no es algo planificado, grabado, simplemente eso es parte de una transmisión en vivo. Así que acabo de enviar la invitación de Thinkers para poder hablar con ellos y conocer un poco más de la cultura, la música y los sonidos que enmarcan todo lo que es la escena musical de Filipinas. Estamos esperando que se conecten. Si de todas maneras, aunque va a ser obviamente una entrevista en inglés, si alguno quiere hacer alguna pregunta de Thinkers, tenemos obviamente pues voto para ello. Hemos preparado unas preguntas muy básicas, pero la idea es que pues a raíz de un nuevo sencillo llamado Wait, Hey Wait, se llama así prácticamente el, el sencillo, el single. Y básicamente vamos a hablar un poco sobre eso, sobre el nuevo single, pero más allá de eso también conocer un poco la banda. Sino que estamos esperando que puedan aceptar la invitación, pero no sé qué ha pasado. Dice que acá que hay problemas técnicos, porque estoy mirando aquí los invitados, ya les mandé 2 veces la invitación, pero no han respondido. Estamos esperando a ver qué pasa. Vamos a ver, me está mandando aquí un mensaje. Perfecto, ya en ese momento aceptaron la invitación. Vamos a ver y vamos a aceptar ya estamos ya listos y ya, creo que estamos al aire. Vamos a ver, Ya debí aceptar. Hola, de Tinker Sound. Ok, sí.
Yes.
Bueno, no, buenos días en Manila. Good morning, Manila. Good night here in Latin America, guys. Thank you for coming here.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Buenos días.
Can you hear us okay? Can you hear us?
The most important is we are right now making this conversation, nice conversation in live Instagram. Thank you for the patience now because it's a technical issues. It's a long time that I never met about for Instagram Live. And thank you so much to accept our invitation to talk about it, about your music, about the Philippine music scene, and most important, this is your first connection with Latino in Latin America, guys. So,
yep.
Gracias por estar aquí. Muchas gracias. The first question about it, can you tell us in a few words, in a short introduction about who are the Thinkers?
Thinkers. All right. Yes. First of all, gracias. Thank you so much for having us here, for inviting us. A big shout out to all the Colombian folks out there. The Thinkers is actually a rock duo from the Philippines. So, as the name suggests, we play straight rock, mostly influenced by the 90s rock scene. So most of our major influences are Oasis, Nirvana, Smashing Pumpkins. What else?
The Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah, of course.
Way back 1960s.
Yep.
Bueno, básicamente es que ellos son una banda de rock. Bueno, guys, I will translate it in Spanish because probably some people we need to talk about in Spanish. I will try to make my best interpretation here in Spanish. So, ellos dicen que es un dúo de rock filipino y pues que prácticamente han tenido una influencia muy fuerte a nivel musical. Sus máximas influencias pues ya escucharon ustedes, Oasis, Smashing Pumpkins y obviamente The Beatles. Y pues obviamente, digamos, básicamente es un dúo de rock que ha hecho posible para que la música filipina, el rock filipino pueda salir adelante. Básicamente lo que puedo decir en resumidas cuentas. All right, guys. The question about this because about 3 weeks ago you released a new single, Hey Wait. What were the process, or what was the process to create this new song, and what were the expectations of this song in your fans, and maybe the genre overseas?
Well, Hey Wait was the latest song that we released. In terms of writing the song, we wrote it the way we write our songs. I start the process by writing the draft, and then I will give it to Anthony, and he will work on his part, and then we'll meet up in a studio and arrange the song until we're both satisfied with the final sound. So the inspiration of the song is, it's all about stoicism, just like the message of our 2 previous releases, Let's Go and Coffee Song. So it's a song about hope.
Song.
Yeah, it's pretty much a collaborative effort, same as the rest of our songs. We try to give to balance out our contributions as much as possible.
Ok. Quiero también conectarles en español a todos. Coffee es una canción que ellos nos enviaron. ¿Cómo conocimos a Thinkers? Conocimos a Thinkers precisamente porque los invitamos para el Asian Music Day, y la canción que ellos enviaron para el Asian Music Day del año 2000, del año pasado, fue precisamente Coffee Song. Y a mí en lo personal me encantó. I love Coffee Song. It's one of the songs that I have your song in my phone as a ringtone sometimes. So, ellos están diciendo que prácticamente explicar un poco el proceso de producción de la mano de sus amigos de Anthony en el estudio, que pudieron grabar esta canción, y prácticamente este nuevo lanzamiento es parte de una trilogía de lanzamientos que empezó precisamente con 2 canciones más, y que el último lanzamiento antes de esto fue la canción de Coffee Song, o la canción del café, del cual pues uno puede escuchar realmente pues esos riffs de guitarras y esa evolución musical. Pero básicamente de una u otra manera ellos con este nuevo álbum están haciendo unos lanzamientos como parte de lanzamientos de nuevas canciones, entre ellas Hey Wait. Yeah, just explain in Spanish, guys. How do you know about Latin American music? Because well, this is a very special connection with thinkers about the Philippine rock music. What were what are your expectations about for Latin American in terms about for music, in terms about for culture? So what do you know or what do you want to know about Latin America?
We're kind of curious about the rock scene in Latin America. So we're not familiar with. Apologize for that, by the way. We're not that familiar with any mainstream or even underground or even mainstream rock bands in Latin America. So our expectation is to at least to know a few bands or artists from Latin America. Yeah.
And Filipinos and the Latin community, we have a huge connection because we were colonized by the Spaniards or the Spanish years, centuries back. So in terms of culture and food, religion, we have this almost the same.
Almost the same,
roots.
Yeah.
So right now we are interested or we want to know more about the music because music is the one that
connects to us.
Yeah.
And if given a chance, we'd also like to, go to anywhere in Latin America and say
perform
there. Yeah. If given the opportunity,
the chance.
Alright. Lo que ellos dicen básicamente es que, bueno, como acaban de escuchar ustedes, ellos están muy interesados en conocer bandas de rock, artistas rockeros, bandas de rock en Latinoamérica, brevemente, y también, básicamente, hay que decirlo, históricamente Filipinas fue una colonia española, por esa razón hay mucha conexión, una gran conexión entre Latinoamérica a través de España, el idioma, con la comida, la cultura. Por eso decía al principio de esta transmisión, no en vano, cuando estuve en Japón, muchos amigos me decían que los filipinos eran como la versión latinoamericana de Asia. Y básicamente, pues, todo ese bagaje musical, pero cultural, que nos ha dejado, pues, España, pues, obviamente se ha conectado mucho más con nosotros y ellos esperan conocer mucho más, poder hacer más conexión ahora que estamos logrando pues, a través de esta entrevista con la música y con lo que estamos comentando. Hay que decirlo, antes hablaba español en Filipinas y todavía a nivel religioso y a nivel cultural y gastronómico se ven muchas similitudes entre la cultura filipina y la cultura latinoamericana. A través de eso. Guys, what do you opinion about? Because you the thinkers is about for represent the current music movement, dynamic music movement in Philippines, especially in Manila. So, what in a brief introduction, a brief abstract, what do you say about how is currently the music scene in Philippines or music scene in Manila today, to give us a little bit more information about what about the rock Filipino now in your country?
Right now, the rock music isn't that big. The Philippine airwaves are now dominated by pop, dance, and rock music, even K-pop. That's why we decided to pursue rock music as the thinkers because we miss the edge the edge of rock music because but we have lots of rock bands here in the Philippines.
It's just that we rarely see mainstream artists, rock bands and musicians break the mainstream airwaves.
Yeah, if you want to see rock bands, you have to go out and find them
Exactly.
during live gigs or
especially in the underground scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, most rock bands perform in the perform live in bars and production venues and underground scenes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, especially because my musical reference about the Philippine music, it has two bands or two artists. The first one is Taken by Cars. So we got the info, we got music from Taken by Cars in
taken by
Philippines.
cars.
Yeah, and the second, the artist for electro music, BP Valenzuela.
No, yeah.
She,
Big,
yeah, she's not rock. It's electro music. She's a DJ right now. But we this is my or our personal preference about the music in Philippines about for Taking by Cars, PP Valenzuela. So this is very interesting because we see about how the Filipino music is very diverse. I thought you say about this underground because the mainstream or K-pop and pop mostly, but in the underground, below the surface, underground, I can see about new movements, local music movements about for electro music, pop, rock, even metal. So it's very interesting about how, although in the surface, you see the mainstream, you dive in, you know,
yeah.
diving into the surface, the deeper. I can see, for example, like you, Taken by Cars, Venezuela, and other bands that are moving here in Manila and all the music venues and music tours in Philippines. So it's very interesting.
We have a we have a very diverse music here in the Philippines because Filipinos naturally are music lovers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially because we see about like how after that in all the Sondrio Street and Manila they are more moving about for especially for the night times and the night clubs and the parties on weekends. So that means interesting how diverse, and you said before we are making this huge relationship between Latinos and Filipinos because we are almost same. We are lover music too in Latin America. So it's because we are the common connection is Spain, right?
Yeah.
So it's about the question about the next question about do you consider to do or compose and perform any new song in the future, new album that include Latin riffs, for example?
Yeah,
That's actually a possibility, and it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
yeah.
It's actually a good idea because, it will help us reach out, especially to folks out there in Latin America. So yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah. We listen to Santana. So Santana is big here.
Santana.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Mexican.
especially in the 80s, 90s, right? Yeah.
So,
Santana is really big here in the Philippines.
like Enrique Iglesias, those
Enrique
kind of
Iglesias,
artists. So we have at least an idea of what is Latin music. So yeah, in the future we want to retain the identity of the Thinkers as a rock band, but we're open to experiment with different kinds of music. It's not just grunge or rock. Basically rock music with touches of different kind of music. As you said, Latin music, Latino music. We can even try reggae or disco, whatever we can, incorporate to our own sound.
Yeah.
As long as it's the Thinkers at the end of the day.
I can tell you about some rock bands, for example, in Latin America, although they play rock, they can mix or they can include some mixed grains, for example, indigenous music. For example, this is a metal band, but it's a very good band. It's from Puerto Rico. The name is Puya. So I will text you now. Puya, Puya. Try to find out. It's a metal band, but the band combines salsa music and that's metal. It's very, very good. I recommend it for guys. So it's possible to make mix about the rock music and Latino risk like a salsa. The other bands, let me see. There are other bands that combine, for example, Latin indigenous music there, especially in Argentina, Chile, Peru. So if you need some reference to here, I can get you, but you can find out Puya try to find out in Spotify or Apple Pay, Apple Music about Puya, Puya, Puerto Rican death metal band that play death metal combined for salsa rhythms.
That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, check out. Yeah, we'll check it out.
The other band, for example, Latino, they are living in New Jersey, in the United States, New Jersey, is El Nino, or El Nino. So it's for Latinos living in New Jersey, United States. So they combine their metal, thrash metal, combined for Latino rhythms too. So these are my two references that I remember now, but if you need more reference about how combine the rock music with the Latinos rhythms, for example, and Filipino music too. So I'm more than happy to help.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah.
What are your expectations about the Hey Wait? Because you released about 3 weeks ago. So what are expectations? Why the projects the projects this year for this band for the Thinkers in 2025?
We're currently finishing the entire album, which are 4 previous releases are also included. So maybe we will release the album by the end of the year. Yeah. We still have 5 or 6 songs to finish, to record, to complete the LP, and we will be releasing it on vinyl.
Yeah, we'll produce vinyl copies as well. And no worries. Once we have done so, you can count on it. We'll send you one. We'll send you a copy, a physical copy, vinyl.
Thank you. Do you consider to make a tour, for example, for promote your new album in the future, to make a tour in Philippines, for example, Asian countries, even Europe, in this year or next year, maybe?
That's
actually the goal.
That's the goal. That's the big dream.
Yeah, that's our big dream.
To perform across the globe, and
starting with Asia. Yeah.
Starting with the Philippines, of course.
And probably if you go for Colombia.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
Yeah, definitely. Because I do have friends in Bogotá. Because the company I used to work for has a station there in Bogotá. So I do have a lot of friends from Bogotá.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How long? Last year, maybe, or a few months before, or a long time ago?
A long time ago.
A long time. 2018. So we met back in 2018.
Okay.
2018.
Wow. Okay. Well, you now Bogotá is changed a little bit now, but it's the same city with a new futures now here, because cities growing out here now. Yeah, so the idea is, well, especially because in Bogotá we have a Rock al Parque festival, so probably here it's possible, but also, for example, Mexico City, Vive Latino, Quilmes Festival in Argentina, and other festivals that they run in South America and Latin America mostly, yeah. So let's get about that.
Yeah. We want to go there and perform.
Yeah. Hopefully someday. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the idea is this is the idea this is why we can make this Instagram Live, because the idea is you can try to connect with the Latino followers, and at a Bunka way we promote all the Asian music, including for your music guys. And also the question about this, when I send the invitation for you to participate for Asian Music Day, what was your first thought about? Oh, this is for invitation from Colombia, Asian Music Day. So, what did you think? What were your first thought about? Wow, Colombia, the other side of the country, the world, the other side of the world. So, what was the first impression about to decide to participate in Bunka Way Asian Music Day last year?
Yeah. Honestly, it's surreal. So we were in disbelief at first. So because originally our main goal is to be known in the Philippines, right? But the fact that we received an invitation, especially from Latin America, in Colombia, so it's actually a great honor.
Oh,
yeah, it is an honor. Even this interview right now, we really appreciate you inviting us here. So, yeah.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Ok, voy a hacer, de que hablamos más en inglés que en español. Lo que yo hablaba un poco, pues, básicamente es de eso. Le pregunté, pues, cuál fue su primera impresión cuando los invitamos al Initial Music Day. Ellos dicen que, pues, quedaron muy sorprendidos de la invitación de parte de nosotros en Latinoamérica para ellos, para el Initial Music Day. Y, pues, ha sido para ellos un honor, un privilegio, no solamente para estar en Initial Music Day, también para esta entrevista. Previamente, pues, hablamos un poco también acerca de básicamente de sus primeras impresiones en Bogotá. Él me contaba que hace muchos años un amigo francés visitó Bogotá y le mostró unas fotografías, unas primeras impresiones de ese entonces, hace 20 años atrás, en los años 2000. Y también hablamos un poco también de la impresión de la música diversa, la diversidad musical, que, como yo decía anteriormente, a pesar de que en la superficie se ve mucho K-pop y mucho pop, digamos, del mainstream, también en la superficie, si uno bucea un poco más o ahonda un poco más allá de la superficie, va a encontrar una cultura muy diversa, una música muy vibrante, la escena musical en Manila, que sobre todo, lo que dicen ellos también dicen que los filipinos son amantes de la música, y en ese sentido sí nos parece mucho a los filipinos, porque pues como España nos conquistó y nos colonizó, de una u otra manera también esas apropiaciones musicales y culturales nos conectan mucho más y hace que de una u otra manera los filipinos y los latinoamericanos seamos muy similares en ciertos aspectos culturales. I just explained a little bit the abstract for all the conversation in English. All right, guys, one more time, thank you so much to accept our invitation. The most important is I want to let you know this is your space, this is your time, your moment to invite Latino followers from Bunka Way in this live Instagram about listening to your music and expectation to connect mostly for Latino followers through your music. So now this is your time, this is your moment to invite Latino followers.
Thank you. Yeah. So first of all, again, we would like to thank you for inviting us here. It is an honor being interviewed here, and also being able to promote our music. So for all the listeners out there, if you want to follow us or would like to listen to our music, you can search The Thinkers on Spotify, Apple Music, what else? Deezer, and on YouTube you can search for The Thinkers with one S. On Instagram, it's at The Thinkers Sound with one S. And you can also follow our Facebook page. Just search The Thinkers. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, just thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, do try give us a follow if you would like to, and try listening to our music. So if you like it, just press the heart button.
And watch out for
our upcoming album.
Yeah, that's our first ever LP. So watch out for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you so much. And guys, one more time, thank you so much. Muchas gracias por esta invitación. Thank you so much for taking the invitation for this live Instagram for Bunka Wave. And I want to say we keep you in touch, and hopefully we see you soon again, especially for Asian Music.
Let's go to Colombia.
Colombia. Vamos a Colombia. Vamos Filipinas. Go Filipinas.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.